gang?
Well, the top few guys in this race, you know, are national regulars. Pearson's a regular on the circuit, had been riding Yamahas. Rich King and AJ Eslick are all regulars. Oh my goodness.
A huge wreck over there. Bikes literally flying everywhere. Let's go back and see if we can find out what happened. Looks like a couple of guys got together there right in the middle of the pack. One guy, looks like the number 46, had no place to go. That was Bob Anderson. A number, it looks like 4 different riders in here got caught up in it. AJ Eslick, number 16, 43, Sam Halbert, also 57, Ken Yoder. So a tough incident for a number of riders.
Yeah, it looked like a rider on a yellow Suzuki there got a little sideways. Eslick had nowhere to go, clips him, and that was a chain reaction at that point, and hopefully these guys will be all right.
Ken, interesting situation here. You're looking at these bikes here on turn number 2. Number 16, AJ Eslick, one of the early favorites. A lot of respect from these racers out here. He was expected to be in the top 3 possibly, involved in a 4-bike crash over here. I don't know who's going to get back, but you see they're burning some stuff off right now, burning some oil off the track.
Boy, I'll tell you, he took a header too, man. That was a tough landing. We'll restart it when we come back.
Sunday on
Some of the women here at Sturgis, South Dakota. Looks like she's got the zinger going. The 2 girls having some fun. Welcome back to Lucas Oil on the Edge. 4-leaf clover, plenty of good luck charms there. And that's a unique looking bike. How about a limo, huh? I don't know if I've ever seen that before, Chris.
I don't know. That thing won't get around the corners very good, but I'd try it if I had to.
Let's go to Ted.
All right, walk me through what happened over there, and are they going to be able to repair this bike?
My guys, I got confidence in them. I got Clayton here from the Suzuki team, and my boy James Hart. They're experts, or so they tell me. I'm not really sure what happened on the crash. A couple guys got together, typical short track deal, and I think I just got the bad end of the bullet. I think a couple guys were going the wrong direction, and I was just stuck.
You feeling okay though?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Here's another look at it. Chris, walk me through this, man. I'll tell you, those 2 guys got together and it got ugly.
It looked like Yoder got a little sideways on his Suzuki. Eslick had nowhere to go, clips him, starts a chain reaction, but these boys are tough. They all made the restart, man. They're rubber balls out there.
And here we go. Green flag flies, and right off the bat, C.J. Beving gets a heck of a start. He'll take the early point. Jamie Vollmer once again giving us a great onboard ride.
Looks like Pearson wanting to work the upside. Oh, there he goes. Ran the outside edge. The outside of the racetrack is a lot wetter. They watered it before this final. These guys are finding some traction up there, and they're going to be chasing it the rest of the main event.
It'll look like Matt Berg was back there as well, fighting with that outside group. We have seen this track get a little wider. Now they're going side by side, high and low, if you will.
Well, when you add moisture to the outside edge of the rubber, you're going to get a wider racetrack. And Pearson learned a little bit from last year's race, running the outside line, and he's using it to his advantage tonight. A lot of these guys weren't here last year. He's checking out on them at the moment.
The body English superb here as they try to transfer weight, get some sort of bite on that rear tire. You can see they are side by side throughout the entire field. Sheldon Wentz doing an awesome job here as well, giving us a great ride as he pulls right up on the back of the competitor in front of him, trying to get around on the outside.
It's great. It's great to see. I don't like watching follow the leader like we saw a little bit of in the Pro Sport race. And that's why these guys are at the expert level. They're not going to follow the guy in front of them. They're going to try and find a way by.
That was a 27 that went flying by right there. Robert Pearson, he is your leader. As you look at the back of the pack here, Sheldon still trying to get up in there as he's trying to pick them off one at a time, and he is definitely gaining ground.
And that was AJ Eslick making a nice move up the inside of the 2 riders there. He certainly making up for being on the ground earlier, moving toward the front, a lot like Schwarzenbacher did in the Pro Sport race.
Looks like his mechanics gave him a great bike. Even after the crash, he was able to keep his composure and is riding extremely hard.
Yeah, he's moving up real good, using the edge, using the moisture of the racetrack, and he's going forward. We see a lot of guys running up wide right now.
Once again going on board as we saw that battle a little bit earlier. You can see it up in front of me there, about 2 bikes ahead. A great view. Any one of those guys makes a mistake, though, you have to be on your game to stay out of the way.
No doubt about it. That concrete wall hurts up there on the outside. These guys are at the top of their game tonight. Pearson running really wide, going into 3 and 4. Halfway flags out. He seems to be going pretty good right now. As long as he doesn't make any mistakes and keeps riding smooth, he should have no problem here. But don't count out Rich King. He's 44 years old, oldest rider in the field. He's been racing at this level since before Pearson was born, so don't count him out yet.
Cannot replace seat time and experience. Anything can happen with those guys. But I'll tell you, man, he's got a lot of room right there.
It was interesting to see two diverse lines. Pearson running really wide, King kind of wide down the straightaway, turning in early, and actually making the corner rounder.
Stick with us. We'll have a winner when we come back to Lucas Oil on the Edge. By Lucas Oil Products. It works. Toyo Tires. Driven to perform. And Go Fast, the athlete's energy drink. Once again, welcome back to Lucas Oil on the Edge. We're at Sturgis, South Dakota this week. The AMA Hotshoe Nationals flat track action coming your way. Also here is Lucas Oil. They have a big presence here at Sturgis now. And the people at Speeds Performance Plus were doing free oil changes with the Lucas Oil products. They have a special made now, motorcycle oil, and plenty of people took advantage of that. That's an awesome deal from Lucas Oil. Now let's go to our product spotlight.
Well, whether you've got a 450cc machine like Sam Halbert's Suzuki right here, or you've got 1400 cc's going up a hill climb, you still got to take care of that motor, and you've got to have a good motor oil. Lucas has come with the perfect product. They spent years trying to get the right blend, and they have done it. The Lucas High Performance Motorcycle Oil will completely take care of your machine. It'll last 4 times longer, less noise, no leaks, protects that engine, lubes it up, and keeps it cool. Lucas Oil, put it in your bike, it works.
A full synthetic oil we might add as well as we go back on board with our leader here in the expert division, Robert Pearson. Once again, we're going to send it back down to Ted Brunson.
I'm here with Aaron right now, and Aaron, you were in 3rd place. You think you got a valve come loose? What exactly happened on the turn?
I start hearing a loud tick in, it gets louder and louder, and I'm really down on horsepower. The thing won't hardly run. I don't know what the problem is.
That's a tough break, buddy.
Oh, you never want to hear those engines make all them loud metal noises. They eventually spit chicken bones out the exhaust pipe.
There you go. Of course, parts and pieces out of the exhaust pipe is not a good recipe for horsepower. As we go back into this thing here, Robert Pearson just doing an awesome job in the expert division.
Yeah, he's still running a nice smooth line. Although it looks like Mr. King is starting to creep up on him a little bit here, running a totally different line down on the bottom of the racetrack. Pearson running a high line, 2 different styles, 2 different approaches, similar results at the moment. We'll see what happens, but I see Pearson just move back down to the bottom of the racetrack for the first time in the whole race.
Yeah, and
maybe
Pearson,
not a good thing.
Pearson seems to run the low line in 1 and 2, but in 3 and 4, he'll put it back up high like that.
Yeah, he's trying to find the best way around the track, most comfortable for him. I believe he took a peek back there and saw the veteran coming, and he's starting to confuse himself right now.
Definitely feeling the pressure as he gets up there. One bobble, and I'll tell you, man, King will be right underneath him. He has definitely closed the gap, and we are going to have a run for the finish here. Is he going to be able to get around him?
Well, he's given Rich King every opportunity at this point. He's riding very defensive now. He was running 1 lap to go. He's going to make Rich King try and go around the outside up here through 1 and 2, but Pearson's in trouble right now if he doesn't watch him.
Pearson and King. King making a move on him right now. He's underneath. Is King going to be able to hang on? Oh, they almost touch. The checker flag flies, and Pearson hangs on. It was just that close. Man, what a great battle.
Well, I tell you, the veteran gave it a run for it there in the last corner. Got in there real good. Didn't quite get the thing hooked up off the corner. Pearson did, and you win races getting drives off corners.
Well, here's Robbie Pearson, and Robbie, I guess it's safe to say that you do enjoy Suzuki.
Oh yeah, the first time on this bike, we have no complaints. Winning both these main events tonight really feels good.
That's right, you talk about winning both events tonight. This expert division, you also won the Open Pro, but this right here, you were tight on this thing, man. You got a great hole shot after that restart, and you didn't let up. Of course, Rich coming on you hard, he was right on your tail.
Oh man, Rich, at the end of the race, I had really nothing for him. Luckily, I made that top work when I could, and I looked back and I saw he was coming. I tried the bottom. It was just, I think our setup really was working at the beginning when it was a little bit tackier, but luckily we held him off tonight. He rode a great race.
I love the Jake Johnson Motorsports. Looks like a last-minute sponsor right there.
Well, that's his Suzuki teammate there. Yeah, Jake Johnson of the factory Suzuki team taking the night off, but there's no doubt about it. He filled his shoes pretty nicely tonight.
For Ted Brunson and Chris Carr, I'm Ken Stout. Thanks for watching, and remember, you're not living unless you're on the edge.
Get ready for all the action of the